Your icon is way too big. There we go. That's a bit better. Right. There we go. Now we're live. Oh, it's weird not having music for these streams. Okay, I think everything else is in order, maybe?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stream through... Oh god, I hope this doesn't cause problems. Stream through Discord to you, so there's no flipping... delay.
Ah, gotcha. Alright, I'm looking.
God willing, streaming simultaneously to Twitch, YouTube, and Discord at the same time doesn't cause problems, but we'll see. Okay. Right. So, first things first, I think it's a fucking crime that you were going to let this thing sit in modeled only, because it looks fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Max.
It's kind of partially the reason why I was so obstinate on making sure you did get it in, because it really is good. What I'm going to do is I've imported... I exported it as an FBX and then basically just re-imported it into an empty scene so that it had my settings, because I could not for the life of me figure out how to turn off bloody millimeter measurements.
Yeah, for some reason when I downloaded it, it just defaulted to millimeters, and I had no idea how to change it. I was too lazy to, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have looked into it, but I just decided it'll probably be in meters.
Yeah, not worth it for now.
Yeah. So first things first. What we're going to do is hide the weapon system, because that is irrelevant to what we're doing right now. We're going to hide the radar panels, audio thrusters. Although audio thrusters, right? This is okay. Hang on, no. Before we do any of that, no. Okay, radar panels we can hide. So first things first. I'm gonna basically show you how my workflow for this whole process is gonna work, and how it'll end up as if you followed what I do. So your mounts here, for example, these should not be their own mesh. They should be part of the hull mesh.
Okay.
The next one is your maneuvering thrusters and engines should all be the same mesh. So we select all of those and combine, and we'll just call this... Wait, come on. Bundle engines and thrusters. Now, you haven't specified a glow mesh for them either, so I'm going to assume... Whoa.
They're all just the center faces.
Yeah.
Oh, did I triangulate them? I'm an asshole. I'm sorry.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, maneuvering thrusters don't have an emissive.
None of them have an emissive right
back.
now. Oh, wait, what? As in they won't have a glow mesh on them at all?
Yeah, they won't have a glow mesh.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I suppose that makes things a little easier.
That's annoying. I wish I could, like...
It's fine. I've...
click it for you.
No, it's fine. Well, I mean, you're going to have to do it on your end anyway. Actually, wait. that's fine. Right, so we just separate. Since the thrusters don't have a glow, we won't name it as such. Alright, so hull. Right, so your hull, your additional parts here, these are all going to be part of the same mesh. Your bridges and your antennas, that's all part of your hull mesh.
Okay.
Oh, comms, engine, thrusters, hull, radar. There's usually 6 parts to a hull. What am I missing? Windows.
Yeah, the windows, there's a top and bottom bridge.
Yep. Right, there we go. That should be all of the meshes that you need. So it should always come down, well, up to about, I want to say heavy cruiser, like basically cruiser size. You should have 6 meshes for your ships. When you start going bigger than that, that's when you want to start considering breaking your hull up into sub meshes, so that you don't lose too much detail on the textures, because they get, the moment you start trying to like cover a whole hull in one texture, it the faces on the UV map get too small and they can't show enough detail.
Gotcha. And that's when you start separating into separate UV maps.
Yeah, basically, because each mesh has its own UV map. That's something else I'll also show you today. Right. Hey, Dava. So now that we've got our, you are following me on this, right? You're doing all of this yourself on your end.
Oh, yes, I was. No, I wasn't actually. I was just busy learning. I'll do it now.
Yep, I'll let you catch up, because I need you to follow along with me so that you have the experience of doing it yourself, and then it's not just a case of trying to remember what I was doing.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. How did you select? You know what? I'll just do it myself.
If you're asking how I selected all of the faces for the glow on the engines, what you do is select one face that's part of it, and then do Shift G and coplanar, and then everything that's on the same plane as that face will be selected.
Oh. I see.
While we're doing that, I'm going to fill my drink because I've already finished.
I need to combine these drives first.
Yeah, because your engines are all going to use the same texture, so they can all be the same thing.
So...
And since they're not part of the collider mesh either, it doesn't matter if they.
Gotcha. Maybe I should stream alongside, just so you don't. You know. Everything's selected here. And then separate. So P by selection. Is that everything? No. Why are you selected? Was that the coplanar?
What got selected?
Oh, there's a mirror. Why is there a mirror?
Yeah, apply all of your modifiers that you've got active as well. That'll start causing problems.
Yeah, it already did.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking faces.
It's alright. Undo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something. Actually, hang on. Can I remember how I did this?
I'm pretty sure that happened because wait, hold on. Oh, it's the maneuvering thrusters. They had a mirror modifier still on. Okay, that's why. All right. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Now we combine it. There we go.
Okay,
Both
what
planar.
just something else that'll make your life easier in the future, but not necessarily for now, is go to the edit tab at the top.
Edit, 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 edit. Ah, yeah.
And then go preferences.
Yep.
Uh I can't
Oh,
oh
I should
I can't
probably
I
hold
can't
on.
see, sorry, I can't see the preferences pop up. Go to system,
There we go.
and then you see where it says memory and limits.
Memory and undo memory limit.
No, not
Undo
undo steps. Set that to something significantly higher, because that'll allow you to
10,000. Oh, 256.
it'll let you undo more things and before you hit the limit of how far back it can go. Because I found that I think the default of like what is it, like 30 or something, is just not near,
32.
yeah, not nearly enough.
Yeah.
I
I
think
set it to,
mine's 256.
yeah, so is mine. Now is.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
Close you.
yeah, that'll help you in the future if you
Yeah.
need to undo things.
Gotcha. And not every phase just should be, but yeah. Okay. Front ones. Yep. Perfect. Separate by selection. The uh drive emissive. Uh,
I would name it whatever you're going to consistently call that specific part of the mesh going forward. So I just use engine glow. So if you're going to call it drive
ah,
emissive on every ship going forwards, call it drive emissive. Otherwise, pick something that you're always going to use.
yeah. Thruster emissives is probably something I'm probably going to say more.
Well,
Thruster
that
emissive.
yeah, thruster and engine emissives, they're both going to be part of the same mesh.
Thruster drives and thruster. Drives and thruster area.
My only
Main hole. What?
my only consideration would be aware that you don't get confused talking about drive components and modules and the drive actual like engine part,
Mm,
because the drive is usually the module that provides power to the engines.
um.
If you don't think that's going to be a problem,
No.
then by all means continue. If you think it's going to be a problem, I would suggest switching your nomenclature now before it becomes.
Okay. I did a something. All right. So which ones did you select? Because second I put mine together, it does this. Is this because of auto?
Oh yeah, right. So yeah, that's because of smoothing. So if you select the mesh in object mode, and then press
Mm-hmm.
shade smooth, and then go shade flat, it'll always undo everything that was trying to be smoothed.
Gotcha. Uh, edit there. Where is she? Oh no, there was shade flat. You said shade.
Yeah,
Whoops.
so shade
There we
smooth,
go.
then shade flat.
Okay. There we go. Enough for army work. All right. What? We don't. No, we do want them. We don't want. Do we not want to see the thrusters? I think I'm at the spot that you are right.
So you've got comms.
Oh, comms. Do I put that in the mesh as well?
No, all I'm saying is that because I have 6 meshes. Do you have
One,
6?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6.
Okay, so you've got comms as one mesh. Just making sure
Say one more time.
you've got comms as a mesh, right?
Yep, comms as a mesh.
Engine glow or emissive,
Yep.
engines and thrusters.
Yep.
Hull.
Yep. Hold on full. There you go.
Radar panels.
Radar panels. Yep.
And window glow.
Window glow. I do not.
So what's your sixth
I
one
have a
if you don't have window?
comms, drives, and thrusters. Full mounts. Okay, those are supposed to
The
be
mounts,
together.
make mounts part of your hull. Turns out your hull wasn't as big as you thought. Now you get to make custom drives. You don't necessarily have to make custom drives. What you can do is scale the socket in Unity to be a different size, but still accept the same size drives. Because that's what I mean. That some of the vanilla ships have that. If you look at the Sprinter's drive slot, it's not actually as big as it says it can take. It's scaled down.
Huh. Just. All right. Now I think I'm at the
Okay.
comms, engine glow, windows, radar panel, hull, drives.
Sweet. Okay. Right. In that case, now what we're going to do is hide everything that's not going to be part of the collider mesh. So hide your windows, hide your radar panels, hide your engines, glow, and comms. So that all you should be left with visible is the hull mesh.
Yep.
Okay, and
Got
then
that.
select your hull mesh and control paste. So you have a second identical hull mesh.
So here. Oh. Okay.
And
I'm
then
gonna probably put that in collection.
for the sake of keeping things organized, create a new collection and then put it in that.
Yeah.
And then rename it to Condor Collider .001. Just so that when you start making copies of pieces, they go up in the actual number and not one behind.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Right, now hide the original hull mesh. And you shouldn't notice anything visually change.
Nope.
Okay.
Not a thing.
Alright, so now we have the fun part. First of all, I'm going to have a look on the inside of this hull and see. Okay, that should be fine. Right, so now we go into edit mode. And we're going to select all of the edges and get rid of the sharps. And then we go shade smooth, shade flat. You're in face selection, you need to go to edge selection.
Clear sharp. Clear seams.
Do you have seams? No, you don't have any seams
I do
anyway.
have.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, okay, on mine you don't.
Yes.
Get rid of them.
Get rid of them. Screw you. Fuck off.
Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, no, hang on. We've done something slightly out of order just because we haven't done the texturing step yet, which means we didn't do something we were meant to do, which is okay. Delete that collider stroke prototype mesh,
Right.
and go back to the original hull mesh,
Mm-hmm.
and then go into face selection in edit mode. Select all. Go to UV unwrap faces, smart UV project. Set it to angle limit of 60. And then set the island margin to 0.002. Then press OK, and then go to UV editing. We'll see how it comes out.
Huh.
Then what we're going to do is select all.
Mine looks very different.
UV packer. There's a 2K texture. If you rotate to 90 degrees, this should be fine. Yeah, there we go.
I don't have that.
I would recommend getting it. Hold on.
I remember trying to, but it was like impossible for me. I don't know what I was doing.
Well, you've got it downloaded, right?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Okay.
it might be worthwhile for me to download it again, to be honest.
Okay, you know what? For the time being, don't worry about that. What I'll do is... Okay. Import that into your project.
Bam. Do import. What file was that? FBI.
FBX. Also, quick query, would having two parts of the mesh on top of each other cause problems with the collider? In what sense? I might need a visual reference for that, so I can understand what you mean. Okay, so now that you've got the imported mesh, delete the old one. Or hide it if you don't want to delete it.
So that one, bring this one all the way up. Okay.
Okay, so now we both have the same UVs. Excellent.
Yeah.
Right, now do the thing we did before with the copying the hull and putting it in the new collection. Because I forgot that we hadn't unwrapped the mesh, so the UVs would have been nonsense.
And I went straight to the collider. There for me. Oh no, is it in it? I don't think so.
Probably isn't, it's probably underneath it.
Yeah, it was.
So then we
Okay.
hide the hull again. So now your collider and your hull mesh have identical UV maps, which is what we want.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't matter how much we chop up, as long as we don't like move anything. You can chop up the collider mesh into as many pieces as you want, and every piece will still be in alignment with the original.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is also going to be a fun lesson for you to learn, and you'll remember this for the future, is you don't actually have to triangulate your models. Like the last 3 hulls I've made don't have triangulated hulls, and they work fine.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ancient was screaming at my face to make sure I did that.
Yeah, I know, and you know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it has made life a lot easier. I'll say that much, because I do not have nearly
Fair
as
enough.
many faces to click on for it. That being said, there are still going to be parts and places that might be better off being triangulated, but hey ho. Okay, so now the fun part. So first we're going to decide what absolutely does not need to be part of this collider mesh, like these antennas, for example. They do not need to be part of the collider mesh. So
Yeah.
go to X-ray mode, go to the side, orthogonal, select all of the faces.
No idea how you do that.
Okay, hold down Alt, and then hold down your middle mouse and move it, and you'll snap to orthogonal views.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know how to do that. Just the X-ray mode.
Oh, at the top, there's, you know where it says viewport shading, viewport, all these different viewport shades.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
there's a toggle X-ray button.
Okay. Bam. Oh, and it did select all of them, and then just separate by selection.
No, just delete.
Oh, delete.
Because we're not including the antennas as part of our collider mesh. It's not.
And
It's
I'm
not
gonna delete
necessary.
the bottom face.
Oh yeah, make sure you delete the bottom face as well.
There we go.
Okay, so now we can turn off X-ray mode because we don't need that right now. So what we're going to do now is usually I say I start from the front and just work backwards. But another way you can do it is to do your mounts first, which seems like a pretty good idea here, seeing as we only have 2 of them. So what we're going to do is... okay, because your mounts are full objects, we're going to go back to X-ray mode and then look from the front. And also, because your mounts are in parallel on both sides, what you can do is just select all of both sides at the same time, and then go back out of X-ray mode and do a little cleanup, because obviously we selected a whole bunch of stuff that isn't related.
Whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, once you're moderately confident that you've not got anything else. I've also just realised there was another way I could have done that, but oh well. Once we've got all of that and you're confident you've only got the actual mount part selected, then you separate by selection.
All right, separate by selection.
Okay, so now what I'm going to show you, if you hide the rest of the hull, so you just have those 2 mounts visible.
What did I? Yep.
Now,
I don't know why I have a circle around my cursor, but I do.
then go into edit mode so you can see all their faces. Now select all the faces, press F3 and type in hull. And then you see it says convex hull.
Yep.
If you click that, it'll show you what your mesh is going to look like when the convex modifier is applied to it in Unity.
See.
So this can help you identify problem points of the mesh if stuff isn't convex.
Gotcha.
Because it's going to take the shortest distance between every vertex or edge, basically. So if you well, yeah, let's undo that for starters, and then go back to the hull mesh and select all faces and do the same thing. You can see what it'll look like if you didn't make the collider mesh convex.
Ah, it looks like my first model.
Yeah,
Giant spear point.
You end up with space potatoes. That's specifically what we're trying to avoid. Hey, Zopto! Right, so now that we've done that, we have no more mounts. What we're going to do is just start working on going forwards to backwards. Now, I'm personally going to just recommend we exclude the indents for the engines from the collider mesh. So I don't think they might not display damage textures, but they're not
they also don't really need to.
It's not like a huge problem, and it'll make your life a lot easier. And these kind of concessions are what you're gonna get used to doing. Finding out where you can cut corners as such.
So, what do you select? Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Oh, you're selecting the entire thing. Okay.
Yeah. And then have a look at it. So the way I determine what is stroke isn't convex is by imagining myself walking against each of the edges. And if I feel like if I was walking over this edge would I feel like I'm stepping down? If I feel like I would be stepping down, that means it's convex. If I feel like at any point I would be inclining upwards, it's no longer convex. That's concave. So, for example,
Gotcha.
if I was to be walking towards this face, when I step onto this face, I would be stepping down, which means it's
Yeah.
convex.
Gotcha.
So now, if we separate by selection, select this, select everything, and do our convex hull, this is what it'll look like when it's been made convex, which is fine, because that's what we wanted. And then we basically just do exactly the same thing on this
So
side.
this is good, like this.
Yep.
Okay. And then do the same thing on the others.
Correct, yes.
Whoop, too far. Good. Separate by selection. Here. 3. No. Back. Okay. Nice. There we go.
Oh, hang on, Davos sent me a thing. Highlighted dark blue armor plating, part of the hull collider, but there is a part of the light blue main hull that's under it because using a boolean broke the whole thing. That should be fine because it should only accept the outer. As long as they're all part of the hull mesh, it'll only accept like the outermost faces. It shouldn't accept any interior faces anyway. So that should be fine. Right. So what I would do next is probably these sort of side bevels here. Two meshes at the moment, not hard to combine. Yeah, I would personally make that just one mesh.
These two, the side two.
Look on my stream here. These side bevels here.
Oh, okay. This circle thing is really annoying me. I don't know how to get rid of. Can't select
Circle thing.
right here. On my,
Hang on.
it's around my cursor. It's like a the tomobber, the bobber.
I don't know why you've got that.
Trying to select things and I can't. Not through here either. I could do it through here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell you've got going on there.
Yeah. Blender just does not like me. It doesn't support me being a modder.
I think. Yeah, that might be something worth asking one of the more experienced. Check drag block settings.
Drag block setting. What is that?
Where are they?
Oh, it's in edit mode, but I'm talking about object mode.
Oh, well,
Object mode is my problem.
Object mode, I don't have that either.
I mean, yeah, and oh, I see what you're saying. Never mind.
Okay, and then because these two wedges, these bevels, are parallel to each other, you can select both of them, just like we did with the mounts.
I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Roger.
Although, hang on. There's a very, 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 very subtle incline here.
Triangulation. Love it.
It's alright.
And then we separate from.
So once you've got the two pieces. No, you've gone too far. You've gone too far.
Oh, I have.
Look, the first vertical line on the side.
Ah, okay.
There's an incline there. You need to separate earlier. Yeah, and then
That
do the same
side.
same for the other side.
There
And
we
once
go.
you've done that,
Okay.
then you
Wait,
can
hold on. Front side. I
yeah,
forgot that.
don't
There we go.
forget the front. Yeah. And then once you've done that, separate by selection and hide, so you can see how far along you're going and what else might have been covered up by it. So what we're going to do is, hang on, is that also convex? I think it is. Hang on.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's alright, I've done more geometric fuckery than this before. Yeah, they're not. That's concave, so this sort of side bevel is going to be broken into 3 pieces.
Gotcha. Roger. Bam. And then I'm assuming we're just doing the same thing. Third.
Uh-huh.
Roger. Separate by selection. Hide. Okay.
Did I? Wait. Oh, no, I fucked up. That's my bad. Separate that. Third piece. Right, so when we've done that, should have 2 big old holes in the sides of our ship.
Yep.
And then the next part is going to be each of these sort of pseudo prongs, I want to call them.
Yep. The prong.
It's the noise I make when you hit me over the head.
Prong.
Prong.
Yeah, so one thing that I did with this model that probably is worth mentioning is that the main hole itself, like the base hole, is mirrored from X and Z.
I can tell, yeah, because I can see the edges that go all the way around,
Mm-hmm.
and this crazy Spider-Man pattern you've got going on the back.
All right, so just to make sure that I'm okay, you did.
So you want
Bam,
to
bam, bam, bam,
yeah,
bam, bam. What else did you see?
the
The
inside at the
inside,
top here.
top, also
And bottom.
here.
Yep, I'd forgot. Yeah, that should be all of it. And then when we do separate by selection, if we hide the main hull, we should have this lovely witch.
Oh, where did you come from?
Yeah, see, that's you accidentally selected a face on the other side. There you go. Yeah, yeah. That's another good reason to hide the main mesh occasionally, just to see if anything else got carried over that shouldn't have.
What are you?
Like a rogue vertice or something. Oh no,
Why
that's
can't I
the
switch?
no, that's the origin. That's fine. That's the origin. That's the center of
Oh,
mass.
I
That's fine.
see.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. That's fine. Disregard that. Yeah, no. So I've had like rogue vertices that show up like that before, so I understand. Uh,
Gotcha.
so yeah, once you've done. Oh, hello. Wait, what? Wait,
Oh no.
where's?
That's probably another thing with triangulation. Probably a tiny face because each face has like each polygon has 2 faces. Yeah.
Ah, okay, I see. Yeah.
I'm
So
just
what we're gonna
gonna
do?
select it.
Yeah, we separate by selection those faces, and then just add them. God, if I can select them, Jesus.
And then the inside here.
And then just combine
That
them
face.
into the.
And then that should be good. Separate by selection. The origin. That seems. That looks about the. Yeah.
There we go. Once it's got a nice clean separation, do exactly the same thing for the other side. It might be faster to do it through X-ray. Maybe.
I feel like if I just filled the faces right now, I'd get a Bosch Moo with a longer nose.
Selected.
Nokia.
That's all of that. There we go. Yep. Right. So once we've done that, let's have a look at this nose and see how. Oh, no, it's not what I want. There we go. How is that? Okay. No, that's convex. Beautiful. Right. So is that also convex down here? I think so. Okay, sick. This whole nose could be just one piece then.
Nice.
Which is always lovely.
Oh, like the entire nose. Okay.
That's what I think, yes, because all of this, as far as I can see, is convex. We'll do a test with the convex hull modifier, but I'm moderately confident it is. So if we separate, hide, select all. Yeah, no, there's nothing's moving. It's just adding faces, which is fine.
Ah, you. Okay. You. Separate by selection. Hide you.
Oh, something else I forgot to do. We need to get rid of all the sharps lines. Clear sharp.
And then.
Shade
Yeah.
smooth. Shade flat. There we go.
All right.
Oh, who's pinging me in Tacticians? Oh, it's Sindar. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Right. So now we have, for lack of a better word, crab face. That's what that's what this makes me think of. It makes me think of a crab. Right. Also, something I was just thinking. Why does this look flat? Then I remembered I don't have cavity turned on. There we go. That looks nicer.
Cavity. Cavity.
In object mode.
Ah. Ah, okay.
It just defines the edges a little better, makes everything look a little less flat.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do next are these. My rotation is wonky as hell. It's orbiting around the wrong part. Here we go. That's what I wanted. How does this look when it's... Absolutely fine. Okay, so we'll do these, like, for lack of a better word, cheek pieces here.
Separately, not in one.
Yeah, we'll have to do them separately because there's this. Because otherwise, what'll happen is it'll try and connect this edge to this edge here. It'll bridge over entirely.
Gotcha. So if there wasn't that
Well,
inner piece,
well, it would also just
fine.
it would cover up stuff that's meant to be like it would like jump straight over this
Yeah,
and fuck with the impacts here.
the river.
Yeah, as it
Yeah.
were.
And then I'm assuming same thing with these.
Yes, I think they're the same. You said they're mirrored, right? So yeah. Actually, wait. If they're,
Oh yeah, at the bottom. Ah, I'm stupid.
wait, if they're mirrored, they might be able to hold the phone. Might be able to
Put
do
them into one
do
on each side
each half. Yeah, each half of the ship could be. If we do,
instead of quarters.
yeah, I think we can. Okay, yeah. So each of these sides can be done as halves rather than quarters. Yeah.
Cool.
If you can identify places where you can keep the collider count as low as possible, always take it, because
Roger.
I made a bad decision making Zopto's UBF frigate, and now a 100-meter long ship has 129 collider pieces.
Sheesh. Why? What? Did you just separate everything by everything?
Well, there are definitely some parts of the collider mesh that are literally two faces.
Ah. I see. I don't, but I'll pretend that I do now.
Sorry, I'll send you the collider mesh for the frigate, and then you can see what I've had to do.
Okay. Separate by selection.
That should be fine. We can do that in
Right.
halves as well. Oh yeah, just because I don't actually know if I've seen you do this or not, you can still apply the convex hull modifier to something that's part of another mesh. So you don't have to separate it first.
Oh.
You don't have to separate it first to test it.
Okay. Nice. All right. That seems like it works.
Right, so similarly
Okey-dokey.
to the engines, we're gonna let the convex cover where the comms are.
Okay.
Because again, it'll save you a lot of hassle
It doesn't
personally.
really matter, yeah.
So what we're gonna do is select all of this up here.
Careful on the lip right on the side. It's super small,
Oh,
but
yep. Good
it's
call.
there.
Whoa. And on the sides.
Oh yeah, there is one. Thought that was only one face. Good call.
And then, yeah, that can be its own piece.
Okie we do the thing. I feel like now if there was only a knife cut through that.
That's all right. That's something you can learn for the next time. Is you can use if you go select all of these faces, for example, and then do Control F intersect knife, and it'll cut the meshes. It's a lot easier also when you don't have like a massively triangulated hull. But again, that's something for the future. Also, where you've been doing the symmetrical symmetrize command, and it's left
Yeah.
this line down the middle. If you go to edge mode, and then I think it's one of these combinations. Yeah, if you do Alt Shift Click, it'll select as much of that line as it can at once.
Gotcha.
And then what you can do is just, again, for the future, it's not really worth doing this now at this point. After doing a symmetrize command, you can wait. Stop.
Just dissolve it, I assume.
And then just wait. Am I doing the right one? Wait, what's the? Oh, maybe it's. No, that's. It's Alt Shift. Okay, Alt Shift click, and then dissolve edge after you've done the symmetrize command to get rid of that center line.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then even if you are triangulating, it'll help it be a little less fractured because it's not bouncing off that line in the middle.
Gotcha. Are you doing it now or just
No. That's just for future reference. It's not really worth it at this stage of the game. Then we've got this. So I'm probably gonna be in the wrong mode.
Okay.
I think that should work. Yeah.
And then same other side. Bam, bam. That. Back. I think I got it. All right. Convex hole. Yeah, that looks like it's fine. Bam.
You missed a piece.
Oh, I forgot a face. Because I'm intelligent. Did I miss anything else? Okay.
There you go.
Okie dokie. And that is very much a case.
That can just be one piece. Right, this.
Apart from the bevels on the side, looks pretty convex.
Yeah, just trying to. Right.
I honestly think, apart from the bevels, it could remain.
It's subtle, but it's not.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Screw what I'm saying.
It's all right.
We learn. Thank you again.
It's quite all right. Yeah, because then these top parts here can be one piece. Yeah, like that.
So
Same
it looks like you got a little bit. Oh, okay. So these are these are these.
Yeah, all those four quadrants. Whoop.
Ah,
There you go. That's one
okay,
piece.
makes sense. Okay, and then these are convex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this is something
No.
that
You can't. No, you can't do those two at the same time because they're going to cut off parts of the
gotcha.
exterior. Do them separately, so top and bottom separate.
Roger.
Yeah.
Okay, so this top half is weird,
Okay.
and I didn't really know how to fix it, but like underneath the bridge base, that entire face, like all those faces, are at a different level,
That's fine.
and I just wanted to point that out
Yeah, no,
just in case it caused issue.
no, it's all right. I can see it.
Okay.
This is stuff that you can intersect knife and then trim away at a later point if you want to make stuff like the collider a little easier. But you then also have to contend with, especially with a very fragmented, like triangulated model like this, you could end up with loads of little vertices in places you can't necessarily see. So it's a double-edged sword in that regard.
Yeah. I wanted that face to be perfectly flat, but it would have been too much work
Yeah.
that I didn't really understand how to.
It's fine. Right. Don't know what's going on there. All right. Says it's convex. Sure. I'll believe you.
You could do that at once. You're just checking. Okay.
Make sure nothing funny shimmies around when it goes convex, and it doesn't, so it can all be one.
Oh, okay. Bridge. And you did not select the bevels, right?
The bevels are separate because that goes into a concave angle.
Yeah. Okay. And then simple enough. Just select these faces. Can they be one or not?
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah, because they don't cut over anything. They go in. They're cutting over as
Yeah.
interior.
Okay. Okay. Damn.
Okay. Then probably do this lower bridge-esque section. That face there. Do that section on its own. Oh, interiors.
So you got rid of that entire second. Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam.
And then
So
we can have.
sure. So yes. Oh wait, no. On you. You grabbed the front of that window. Did you? Yeah, you did. Okay. Um. ye- Oh, and then you got that. Are we selecting the
Ah,
same things?
hang on. No, sorry, I'm doing some Just testing to see if certain things can be done or not.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so that's gonna have to be. These are gonna have to be separate.
So the like
Think.
top bar linkages.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just. Okay, that's fine. That's not. These are gonna have to be separate as well.
So those ones on the side I can. I'm gonna use these two. And those can be one separate selection.
Wait, no, I've entirely fucked this up.
You entirely fucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. We'll repeat. One more. Oh, you reserved very beginning. Okay. So the front window.
Yeah. Is this too many internals for a light cruiser size ship? Yes, but I say live your dream. I think that's a lot of internals for a light cruiser, but go for it. Don't let me tell you not to do something. I mean, shit, look at some of the ships I've made. They've probably got way too many internals for certain classes, but whatever. Sorry, Dav is DMing me about the Falling Frontier stuff.
Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, that guy's awesome. He helped me out with a lot.
Yeah, I think his 3D works fucking great. Right, so we now both should be. Let's do this.
I don't think we're at the same stage.
That's fine. As long as you're on the path to the same stage, that's fine.
So it was this section there, and like up here
Yeah, and then the side windows are one section.
each or
No,
together.
all together.
Okay. Higher thing, right? That. So,
Yes. There you
so
go.
it should look like that.
And then that bottom section you can do as one. There you go. There you go. Right.
Okay.
And then actually in the same breath, this whole lower section, this is all convex.
Nice. In one mesh?
I think so, yeah. I think there's some interior. Yeah, there's a bit of interior there that can be deleted just straight up. Yeah, just select the exterior facing faces, separate those, and then just delete these interior faces because they're not going to be used for anything as part of this.
It's a little dorsal. There we go.
Wunderbar. Okay. Let's start on this upper bridge section. So all these little doodads, they're gonna have to
Luckily, I did not triangulate this one.
be. These are all gonna have to be individual collider pieces.
Okay. Simple. There. Each. Yeah, there's a little lip on the front of each.
Yep, I missed that on the first one.
Little bugger.
Oh, anything is gonna be the comm bases, the antenna bases. Sorry, they're gonna have to be
Yeah.
2 meshes because there's
Fair enough.
an incline.
Also looks pretty simple to do.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Right by selection. Gone. Selection. Gone. Selection. Gone. And then these.
These side bevels, they can be connected in the middle, so it's one piece.
I see. Okay.
And the same for the step down, as it were. Oops.
Selection. Selection. Grab that lip. And then you said these can be together. Oh, it's so much easier not working around triangulation.
Oh. Oh, okay, so these are the interior parts from those doodads we did. They can just be deleted. So they're not part of the mesh. Oh, and these interior parts as well. Goodbye.
And then you said the
Yes.
entire side block.
Yeah, and for both sides can be all one mesh.
That perfect. Why can't I go? There we go. All right.
Nice. This upper bridge section that's left over, then I think should just be able to be one whole ass piece.
I wouldn't argue with it. This is like one of the only pieces that I put a boolean. Applied it. Ah, hello. I think I grabbed everything.
Once you've grabbed everything,
Yeah, that looks
oh yeah, also you need to re-add everything. So like unhide all the stuff that's hidden. If you just click and drag it, yeah, there you go. And then select everything in edit mode. Switch to edge selection and
Yep.
clear all of those sharps. And then shade smooth in object mode. Shade smooth. And then yeah, shade flat.
Okay.
There you go. And now when you do your convex testing, it won't warp the faces
Okay.
because it's not trying to make them smooth. Right now, let's do this little nose bit thing.
The amount of noses there have been on this thing.
Actually, you might be able to get away with. Wait, no, disregard that.
Yeah, it's next section is elevated.
Just yeah, but what I mean is we can. Wait, hang on. Go away. Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, do the nose. Get rid of the nose, and then
Yeah, this one's a doozy.
this one should all just
That
be.
one.
Nice.
Wait, if this is a separate object, technically. Yeah, L work. When you just want to select would it be back?
This is yeah, it should be anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hell. There we go.
Right. Okay. What? Okay, some interesting geometry going on there.
Yeah, that's the section that I said was like all wonky, and I was too lazy to figure out how to make it level. But it's supposed to be level, but it's not. That's the problem.
Okay. Well, what we can do then.
Ooh. Oh. Luckily, it is covered up by mouse. Oh, you're probably gonna have to do it for the bottom.
you know, that's a little too much to tweak. If it was just like a handful of vertices, I could probably justify it.
I get it.
Um,
Yeah, with this cavities mode, it really defines it. See it. Like, it took me such a long time to notice that it was wonky before, but now it's, like, really prominent.
well, making it prominent does at least mean I can see how to
Yeah, no,
how to break it down a bit better.
okay. And, the middle section, like, most of it is covered up by the bridges anyways,
True, yeah.
base. So it doesn't need to be that nicky-picky. Did you put, the top and bottom in the same piece?
Yeah, they can be in the same piece.
Okay. Bevels. Bevels can be in the same
Bevel's the
piece.
same piece, yeah.
Yeah. And then these corners, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the corners should be able to be one piece
Like
as
on the
well.
bottom, or through what axis?
All four, well, all two,
All four in one piece?
both axes. Yeah, I think should be
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Let's check. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't cut through any exterior faces. Yep, that's fine. Ah! Oh, okay. Sitting on one leg for too long.
Like, fell asleep?
Kind of like just general loss of circulation. All the good stuff.
These bevels again.
Yep, as usual.
Other side. Assuming B. Here.
Fortunately, the fact that you did symmetry on both axes does lend it to making it a little easier to break up in places. Because you can kind of reliably anticipate where intersections are going to happen.
Oh. Oh, okay. What did you give? This face. Okay. Gotcha. This track. You get rid. Okay.
Okay, hang on. Bathroom break.
Roger. I'm gonna get a drink then. Alert.
Have returned. Okay. Apologies for the delay. Okay. Where's my things? There's my things. Okay. What the hell was I doing?
Gonna keep on ya.
What? Does. Excellent. Right. We can
Okay.
we can mitigate the issue of the uneven faces by just breaking them up a little further.
And then these two can be a part of the same. All right, now we got a little tick. Spider.
Oh yeah. I think yeah, if we do this.
Grab an entire section. Entire
Think so, yeah, and
cluster
it
section.
might think be able to go. Wait, hang on, let me. Yeah, I think it can go all the way through as well to the other side.
Nice. Are you grabbing the bevel headed backwards
No,
too? Or...
no, because that would be a hard concave angle.
Ah, I should have seen that. I grab you. Okay.
What is my phone freaking out about? Stop it.
And then
Sweet, that works.
good here. Grab it. And then you're going over. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like the bit we did earlier, but just it's further back. So we end up with another one of these little middle bits we can
No, you had to
chop off like
grab
that. And then I think this be one piece. Actually, both sides could be one piece. Let's have a look. Maybe. Yep, that can all be one piece. Then we'll do the beveled off sections here. They are one piece. I
feel like that entire wraparound right there could just be a piece by
that's
itself.
literally what I was just thinking, yeah. right there. That should. Yeah, that should be fine. So we can do that. Then take these bits. It'll be their own piece. And then I think this can just be. Wait. No.
Yeah, no.
Almost, but not quite.
Oh, you did not. Okay.
I'm still testing the waters, so to say. Actually, I think. Yeah, if we do that. And then this can just be left as is. And that's it.
So grab. No.
Oh, you've.
What am I?
Hang on, you've.
Ah, I forgot. Damn it. Back. You. Right. That. Create these. This, right? Same down here.
And the sides. The lips.
And the side.
Here.
These here. Okay. So this. Nope. Yeah, that worked. 9.
Okay,
You.
that's just
E.
yeah, that's just as it is. Just leave that.
Oh. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Extremely nice. So is that it?
You have a collider mesh now.
Let's go! It only took 8 months. 9 months. When did I start this? March. How long ago was it? 9 months ago.
Like, don't. Something I constantly should be telling myself and should be listening to myself about is whatever your progress is, it doesn't matter compared to other people's. Like, as long as you're better than you were 9 months ago, you've made progress. That's the important part. And
It's true.
frankly, for 9 months, this looks a hell of a lot better than the first ship I put into the game. But
Hold on. What? I don't think I've ever taken a. Or no, I have. Where's prototype? This was the first one.
right,
The space boat.
right, okay. Now look at that
Yeah.
compared to this.
Yeah.
You've come a very very long way. Um,
Wow.
what I am gonna do is Assign some materials to these.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now, and I feel like I can really tackle that.
And now you can use that for whenever you make your next ship.
Very nice. I love how the cavity modifier fucks with the shade smooth modifier.
It can get a little funky.
Oh my god, thank you, man, so much.
That's all right.
Oh my god. Oh, this means a lot. Oh my god, I'm smiling fucking cheek to cheek.
Now, I'm presuming you're using Cole Percy's Unity template, right?
I literally downloaded Blender.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's all I did.
I know he has a new template up, and it comes with like very basic materials for like hull engines and stuff. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make some textures for you and a paint mask that you can apply
Oh,
to your own materials when you get around to importing it into Unity. Because I know you don't have
oh, God.
you don't have substance yet, do you?
No, like I have some money sitting in my card. My parents are like, I don't know if that's a really good decision to make. I was like, so what else am I going to spend the money on? Breakfast?
Oh, hang on, wait. Do we unwrap? We only unwrap the hull, didn't we? We didn't unwrap anything else, did we?
I don't think so.
Whoops. Okay, let's quickly do that.
Rip, rip, hoo-ah. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really sure what I'm unwrapping.
It's fine. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You don't need to worry about that.
Okay, I'm watching you.
Yeah, don't.
I need to learn more.
It's not really important.
Here's your reminder from my Good Morning Note.
Oh, hello. Hang on. Wait, have you? Ah, your spaceship is inside out.
Huh?
The hull mesh. Your back face is on the outside.
How does that happen?
It's just something that happens.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Select all faces, go to mesh, normals, recalculate outside. And then if there are
Oh.
specific faces that aren't behaving like these two, go mesh, normals, flip.
Oh, okay. Because when I'm trying to print out the model of this before, that was a huge issue. Like my uncle was telling me, he was like, yeah, for some reason a lot of the faces are backwards, and the printer is having trouble with that. I was like, I have no idea how to fix that, and I have no idea how to even describe that problem online. And if it's that simple, that changes so much for me on that front.
That's all right. I'll send you this. I'll export and send you this version of the hull that's been fixed. Because yeah, that's why in Substance it's not rendering the hull correctly, because as far as it's concerned, the outside is the inside and the inside is the outside.
Ah, ah, I see.
So now if we go select all, export again, export, and then go back to Substance.
I
And
only see your blender.
oh, it's because I'm streaming Substance to Twitch.
Ah, I see. Gotcha.
Hang on, let me change. Where's the? Here we go. Change windows. So it should be.
I see.
Yeah. So this is what Substance sees. The outside is the inside, inside, outside, and then if we, because I now have updated the FBX, if I do re-import mesh, there we go. Now it has the correct one. So now what we do?
Gotcha.
We go to the croissant for baking. 2K output, apply diffusion, low poly is high, average the normals, bump up the curvature a little, because I personally prefer it like that. Increase the sampling radius. Bake. Gotta keep baking, 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 baking. So this is now creating all of the mask map materials that it needs.
Oh.
So this is doing all of the ambient occlusion, the normal maps, stuff like that.
I can see why it's being called bake.
There you go. Now you have depth and shadow because you now have an ambient occlusion mask map.
Oh, that looks awesome.
So what we're going to do is we'll start with the comms. How did you want the comms to look again?
It's just white, really. I didn't really care. Just white.
Easy enough then. Make them
White and smooth.
Yeah. Make them then a thermoset plastic, because that's quite a nice material for sensors and radars and stuff. That is the wrong material. Nope, go away. Okay. Engine glow. Well, that engine glow and window glow will be something that you actually, because there are pre-made materials for that in the.
Yeah, but it's done in Unity, right?
That's what I mean. Is that those materials are provided to you in the template. The engine glow and the window glow are pre-made, so I'm just gonna just for the sake of like, so you know what they look like. You make this a fill layer. What color would the engine emissive be normally, or what was your
I,
intended color? I guess.
I was debating between blue and orange, but let's switch it up from vanilla. Just say blue for now. I haven't really decided, but I also don't really care.
So that's your. It's just a flat color at the moment because there's no effects on it or anything. That's the Unity
Yeah.
side of it. Then window glow is like a normal vanilla teal color. Engines and thrusters. Dark aged steel is usually one of my favorites.
That looks awesome. That actually was generally what I was looking for, anyways. Like that kind of like grungy, rough, industrial look. Yeah, that looks awesome.
And then hull. Might be a little heavy on the wear.
Yeah. That looks nice.
Old forged iron.
Yeah, maybe it's a little still too much on the wear, but definitely better than the other one.
Perhaps a little too clean.
Yeah. That's something that I put in the middle, but whatever. That looks nice.
This is medieval stylized steel.
Is there something that you have like that's like a smooth paint, like glossy?
We can down.
That's really nice. Maybe a little too much on the reflective, but that's generally really nice.
Something I can do. Find where the right scale of the right part is.
So So it applies to textures based on the mesh?
Based on the UV map.
Like it applies it so it applies it to the whole UV map.
Of that part, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm currently applying it to the whole UV map of the hull. But that's why we bake it first, so that it learns where, like, all of the edges and dips and corners are, so that it can then properly apply the detailing of smart materials. Because otherwise it just applies it universally over the whole thing, and it looks weird.
Gotcha.
Like, you'd have edge wear, like, in the middle of where there's no edges, for example. A matter of finding what's controlling the shininess. I don't know. Ah, there we go. It's a little more matte now.
That looks real nice.
Now, what we can do for the radar panels, we can do it twofold. Now add tail fins and go fast stripes. Shut up, Briar.
Mom, we're all gamers here. We gotta add RGB lights. Rave CIC.
RGB lights, and whenever you fire the main gun, the ship yells "Pog."
There we go. You know what? I'm adding that to my meme list.
God.
Things that I'm gonna add to the game as memes. What do I have on my meme? A couch mount, just a mount with a couch. Staple gun mount. An Acello missile launcher.
What, as in the missile
And
is in a cello?
yes. And oh yeah, the rotary penis 250mm you were talking about. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just like geeking out looking at all these different materials of substance.
I mean, it's not just this that's available. Like, you can go to there's a community resource website that has like another 1,500 that you can download for free, and then if you've got like an actual subscription to Adobe, there's another library of materials you can look through as well.
Wow. Yeah, if there was, I'm not really a fan of Adobe,
No,
but
neither am
if
I.
I could get Substance, Painter and Designer, man, oh my lord.
Ah,
Nice. That looks real nice.
bottom now because they're not on the same axis.
Can you just apply them, or do you have to do that all over again?
Well, I just need to edit the
Faces it applies to?
mask. Yeah, the mask that's isolating these polygons.
Gotcha.
Right, well, there's your base layers done. Oh. Do you want to hang on your because these are comms, right? These little doodads here. To better represent them as comms in a more, I suppose, traditional way. Okay, I think everything just fell over for a second there. Are we back?
Other games like tell you.
You haven't left from my side.
Yeah, I'm just getting issues on YouTube and Twitch's side.
Yeah, it is laggy.
I think it needs to catch up with itself a little bit.
Oh, those are all purple. I don't.
Yep. Okay, it's good.
Look at-
Okay, just making sure. Right. Let's save this just in case everything falls over again. Right, what I was trying to do before I was so rudely interrupted. You've got these polygons.
I might have to leave soon, Mac. It's getting a little late.
That's fine. Can you tell me quickly how you want the paint marks to be laid out on the hull? Like, vaguely, at least.
So basically, just if you look on my screen, just a stripe running around here as a secondary color across the entire thing. That's literally it.
That's it? Just
Across
that?
the midsection. Yeah,
Okay.
that's literally it.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, Max, I really wanted to thank you. I owe you a million. Like, seriously, let me sit down and buy you a beer kind of levels of respect.
No, that's quite right. And if you get good enough at doing it yourself, then you can teach someone else to do it. And honestly, that's the best way you could quote unquote repay me back for this, is if you go on and teach someone else how to do it.
I'm completely down with that. Thank you so much, Max. I had to go because my parents are probably going to kill me now.
Not to worry. Take care.
Thank you, Max.
There we go. I might as well finish this up. What I was going to do is add just a little thing here. Also, does this... What is causing this craziness? Ah, yeah, we don't want a height. We don't need a height map for this. It's causing most of the weirdness. And then what we can do is just add a fill layer below. There you go. Now it looks like Homs. It's got the red and white. Ah! Okay. Now, I know you said just a colour stripe across the middle. I'm a little concerned that might be too flat. So I'll do that. And then I'll probably save that and export it separately and then do a different version and see what he prefers. Just because I can, I suppose. Because that would just be it otherwise. Which, I mean, yeah, you definitely could do it like this. It just feels, I don't know, a bit too flat, too monocolour everywhere else. But I can at least give him the gift of choice. And then if he wants to go ahead with the thing that he chose, he can. And that's fine. So I kind of feel like these shouldn't be included in the paint mask. We call this paint mask A, and then we can make a paint mask B for the alternative. Which I tell you what, it'd be easier to see what I'm doing. But it's also more work. I suppose I could change the colour of this whilst I'm... Oh god, wow, that's... Oh yeah, that works for contrast. Oh, I see. Stab it. Yeah, should be enough. Right, let's switch that back to red. Oops. Ooh, actually, was I going to leave? No, they can be painted. That's not meant to be painted, though. Take the color off them. Gressam, happy Friday. Wishing you a fantastic day filled with positivity and good vibes to get started your weekend. Thank you very much. Oh, it's very kind of you. Wrong way. Anything somewhere. Oh, is that? It's done. Oh, the underside. And then we can export this. Oh, hold the phone. Shit. Okay, I can fix this. This is fine. Let's switch that round. Alright, there we go. Excellent. That's a good deed done. Wonderful. Okay, that's saved. Okay, we're going to call it there. Especially considering it looks like Twitch is falling over because I'm trying to upload something to Discord. Oh, right. Oh. Please enjoy the rest of your day. We will be back this evening with Next Fest games and demos to try out. But otherwise, take care, sleep well if you're already at the end, and I'll see you later. Until then, goodbye.